Right.
It's on our backs. It's our resource that's literally taken from us. That you don't get the mark, you don't get the value of what you have. It is taken from you, right? And
That's the question I ask you, because the thing I want to know is how is it that almost every black country sport,
well,
so whether we are French speaking countries or English speaking countries, it's the same thing. So you will see that there are more commonalities between us than our skin color, because we share a lot of history, you know.
right,
We
right,
share
right.
and we carry with us a certain perception around the world. That's the reason why when you go somewhere and then you're black, usually people tend to underestimate you.
Well, you can't stop yourself, right? That is something that is that we're not fighting for equality because the white man is not here.
You're saying we can't fight
No, I'm not
racism?
fighting for equality.
You're
No,
not fighting for equality.
no, I don't want to be equal to my oppressor. I don't.
You don't want to be equal to your
Oppressor. You
the
understand?
oppressor.
Our
Wow.
history, our history. Okay, how can you be you were controlling this whole universe?
Right.
You were the administrator, or you were the administrator of this universe,
Right.
and then due to you know wars and when some of us even collaborated with the Europeans to ensure
So for you, you think it's a problem for black folks to collaborate with white
no,
people?
no, I'm saying that some of us even collaborated with them against their
Oh,
own people, like hence the slave trade and so forth and
well,
so
the
forth.
history is more complicated than that, you know, because that version that you're giving is the version given by the white men.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no, no.
I am African. Why are you saying no, no, no?
No, 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 no. Okay,
Why are you saying
Africa
no?
is a big country, right?
It's a
Some of us,
big continent, yeah.
right? We are the most friendly, God, we are loving people on this planet.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
And you welcome, like, let's say you're here, right?
Right.
Welcome outsiders, a mistake, right?
Right. Oh, that's who we are.
Right.
That's our nature, you
But in
know?
order for us to get back and to reclaim our glory, reclaim our status, right?
Right.
Okay, first of all, we live in an economic system that guarantees that we will forever be at the bottom. You understand? You go into our communities, who have the cornerstone? The Arabs, right?
Right.
Right? We does not have nothing,
Well, we
right?
used to have something.
Right, but it was what
Black
they
Wall
say,
Street.
taken away. Yeah, I mean, like you're talking about in Oklahoma, right?
Oklahoma, yeah.
Okay, the biggest problem, right, what happened to us is, okay, when they released Martin Luther King files, a lot of people are going to be like, what? Then you're going to realize, right?
Right.
We were better off segregation. We could have built our own communities. We
Right.
had our family structure intact. You understand?
Right.
But Martin Luther King and they opted for integration. No. How can you integrate with someone who is a racist, who wants to see you removed from this planet? I mean,
I get
you
it.
gotta be
Yeah.
very careful with the Europeans, man. I'm telling you,
I
very,
know.
very
You know,
careful. Huh?
there's a history of wrongdoing, right? Then when you have a pattern and history of doing certain things for hundreds of years, then we have to be careful. Now, the question I have for you, because I'm very solution oriented, you
You
know,
so what?
I'm very solution
Solution
oriented.
oriented.
So
Okay.
I'm really, can we work together? And what I'm about to tell you might actually shock you,
What?
because it shocks my husband. My husband is African American. He's like, Stephanie, what are you talking about? We are in this situation because of ourselves.
Exactly. We can't
We
blame no
take our
one.
money and then we give to people. Look at the shirt you're wearing. Where did you get the shirt from?
this is not no name brand. This is a regular.
Yeah, but did you go to Walmart, for example, to get it? Did you go to a white-owned store to get it?
I have no choice because okay, during segregation we made soap.
We still do that. We
Right.
still do that. We still making our own stuff.
Then in a clever way they force you have to go buy
Right.
from them because they have everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But look what's going on right now. This you believe what's going on here. This is a man-made virus, you know. You
Right.
know that?
Right.
This is a man-made virus, don't you think?
I know. I don't
They're
think I
telling
know
us
that for sure.
Prepare for a next wave. How they know that? How they look at just into the language, the next wave, right? The next wave is coming.
Right.
And it's going to be devastating, it's going to be worse because they're pushing for that vaccine. You understand?
And they will get the vaccine, but
Huh?
they will get it.
Yeah, because they use this pandemic to get it. They shut the whole world down. You understand?
Right.
This virus can't even survive in Africa. You understand?
Right.
They had cases where the World Health Organization was like paying African leaders about this Tanzania, right? The president is a doctor, and they took samples from a goat, a cow, and some fruit tree or something like that, and sent it to the WHO, right?
Right.
And when they tested it, they said got coronavirus. A fruit, you know. Can you imagine? You know what you tell them? Get out of my country.
So how do we work together?
Yeah,
Because we know, you know, all these cycles. We've been talking and talking all over again about the same problems.
You know what I want you to
How
read this
can
book?
we unite?
I want you to read
Me
this book.
from me, I'm from Africa. You are from the island. Some people I'm from here in the U.S., like my husband, or other people from the French-speaking islands. And how can we work together? Because
Gotta come together.
exactly.
We
So
gotta
how
come
do we do
together
that?
and look for. It starts with you and people you know who are thinking like you,
Right.
right?
Right.
Setting up a forum where you could use YouTube where you can reach your population back home, and you start telling them, you know, I mean, you know, giving your opinions, and you know, next thing you created, you simple as it looks, you have created a movement.
Well, there are actually movements that have been going on. You know,
Yeah.
there's something that happened these past years, and it looks like Africans are actually waking up. You know, they're just like, enough is enough.
You know when this is going to stop, when Africa wakes up.
Well, you know
That's it.
Pan-Africanism, right? You know,
Yeah.
it did start here in the U.S.
With Marcus Garvey.
Exactly.
Right. I know,
Exactly.
I studied all of that, you know. But he had the blueprint for African nationalism, and he have it because even though he's dead, he's still with us.
Right.
You
Right.
understand?
Right.
But we were fooled. You understand? Even though Obama, we were fooled.
Well,
Man, you know what I mean? Brainwash.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, when you know yourself.
For me, Obama was more like for
Well,
the image for our kids. It wasn't really the politics
no,
part.
he
It's
was
more like
there, he was
for
there.
young black people to see what they can become. You know, that was, it was more powerful than.
But they would never allow him to empower his people.
Is this guy parked?
guess
I think
what?
he's parked.
Park? No.
Yeah. No.
They would never allow you to empower your people. You know?
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That when you say they will never allow you to empower our people,
Never.
how come they're
We
not
have
gonna come
empower
to you and be like,
ourselves, huh?
"What's your name again?" Sorry.
Lennox.
Lennox. They're not gonna come to you and be like, Lennox, don't go buy the shirt to that black-owned stuff, because most of the stuff I'm wearing, I'm getting that from black-owned stores, because I understand that's the best way to empower us, because the money remains within the community. You know.
Give me some name, because I don't really buy nothing name brand. You know what I mean?
You say you don't buy what?
Nothing that is brand name brand. I buy simple clothes that cost
Okay, if you
$8.
go online, you just check black owned businesses.
All right. Listen.
I'm not sure you are in Instagram because there's a lot of Instagram that actually showcase them. But if you go online, you will
I
see
try to stay away from
online
yeah,
stuff.
I don't really Facebook and all. I stay away from all that, you know.
Oh,
But
okay.
I think I gotta get an Instagram account. You know?
So that's actually where you can easily get all the information.
I can give you a couple of books you can start reading.
Like, oh, tell me which one.
Look at this book. It's called How You Underdeveloped Africa, written by Walter Rodney.
That name sounds familiar. The
That's from
author.
my country. I was in his political party.
The author sounds. The name sounds
The CIA
familiar. I don't know
killed-
the
CIA
book
killed
though.
him. The CIA killed him.
I don't know the book, but the name sounds
Look at the
familiar.
book. It is called How Europe Underdeveloped Africa.
Okay. I'll look
Walter
that up.
Rodney.
Yeah.
That's a book that will show us exactly how they did it. Give you an idea.
So knowing how they did it, how is it going to help us solve the problem of
Well,
how we can get out of it?
As I mentioned, it starts from you and me.
All right.
You understand? Because you gotta forget about our parents. There's nothing they could take down. They're gonna die the way they are, you know?
Who is going to die?
Our parents, without, because they're in a different era, right?
Right.
We the ones that came here and our eyes were open to us to what took place and what is going on.
Right.
We able to identify how it was done. You understand? All this here, even the Black Lives Movement, right? What they did, the government literally infiltrated that organization. It's the struggle, the protesting started when all black people went out there and started,
Right.
like, listen, if y'all don't stop, you look at those signs, man. They say, listen, the next time you're gonna start picking up our guns, and stuff like that. They don't want that. You can't allow something like that to grow, right? So what they did, they all these bunch of white people come in and all of that. Okay, who is funding Black Lives Matter? Who tell me who?
Who is funding Black Lives Matter?
Think about it. Who is funding?
So
Black
I guess people.
Lives Matter? Go look
I
it
guess people.
up. Huh?
I guess people.
I guess what kind of people?
Any
they're
type.
like-
Even you
You
can
think the
fund
people
them
who fund
too.
them like you and me?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
I'm telling you, yes.
Go and look up and see the leaders of Black Lives Movement and who.
I know the two
funding
of
this
them.
organization.
I know the two women who started the movement. The two African American women who started the movement.
Okay, but are they? I think they're gay.
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so? I think they're gay.
And even if they're gay,
These
how is it
these gay women-
impacting?
These gay women hate men. They hate the brothers.
They hate men.
All right. These are things you have to address. Or else you're gonna be out. They're gonna get you. They're gonna fool you again. You understand? The organization is going to be destabilized and fragmented from within.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
It's deep, man. It's very deep. I want you to address, first of all, before we talk about Black Lives Matters, who is funding this organization? Tell me.
That's what I'm telling you. It's
Tell
actually
me
made by
who is
people.
funding the organization. Where they're getting their money from.
Well, I guess
Okay.
it's their own money they're using. I'm telling you that because I know people who fund Black Lives Matters. I know a couple of people who do.
Okay, but when you finish talking to me, you ask them, who's funding our organization? Who's funding this organization?
Right.
Think about it. You think all those white folks who they're out there demonstrating, you think they have the agenda with us? It's like, okay, when you had the civil rights marching, right, the demonstration,
Right.
you had Jews marching, you had gays, you had lesbians, you had whatever, transgender, whatever, all kind of organizations, right? And but they were piggybacking on us because we were looking for equality, justice, like what happened? How did they get
I'm
injustice?
very sorry.
When they get what they want,
I'm very sorry to interrupt you, Lennox. I want to come back to something you said earlier. You said you're not looking for equality. So what are you looking for?
We have to build. Okay, how long you been looking for equality and justice and all that? You have to build your own nation.
Right,
You understand?
right.
And nobody's going to help us. We have to help ourselves. We have to build our
Definitely.
own
I
nation.
agree with that.
You understand?
Right.
How many people do you know blacks got money? Buy a couple of ships. Control your own, everything that going to your continent. You know what's inside of that ship. You understand?
Right.
Invest in that. But you know, we don't do that. You know,
Right.
people with money, black people with money are not investing in Africa. The only portion I see really got, oh man, I should have never came here. I mean, the bus
I think
stop.
I get to my destination. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for the nice talk, Lennox.
Yeah, we can.
Lennox was my Uber driver today. And thanks for the nice talk.
All
You say
right.
hi here?
Huh?
We on YouTube all this time. So
Really?
yeah, so people listened to what you had to say and it was really, really interesting. Already.
I mean, we gotta wake up, man. We gotta wake up.
Yeah, and we are waking up,
We
so
gotta wake up.
already. Would you mind opening the door, please?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, thank you
What's
so
your name
much.
again?
Stephanie.
Okay, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you as well. Okay.
But listen, that could get me in trouble too. You know what I'm saying? That could get me in trouble.
Oh, no, don't you worry. Okay, thank you so much. Coucou tout le monde. Alors là, j'étais dans mon Uber driver et on parlait des raisons pour lesquelles les Noirs, parce que lui, il est originaire des îles. C'est un Américain originaire des îles. Et on parlait des raisons pour lesquelles les Noirs sont toujours en arrière. Les Noirs sont... Bon, il a donné son avis, il a donné son point de vue. C'est important quand même de prendre le point de vue de nos frères et sœurs, hein, un peu partout dans la communauté. Quand je parle de la communauté, je parle de la communauté noire, bien sûr. Donc c'est ça. Je vais vous revenir plus tard avec une autre vidéo, aujourd'hui, tout à l'heure, ou peut-être demain, qui parle des 3 erreurs fatales commises par les entrepreneurs. Ok? Je vous souhaite à tous une très bonne matinée pour ceux qui se lèvent et une très bonne soirée pour ceux qui sont en plein décalage horaire. Ok. Bye bye now. Voilà, alors quand on dit qu'on a la technologie de ces gens-ci,